If you're a long-time follower of the channel, you may already know that I love my zombie survival games. From State of Decay to Dying Light, Dead Island, DayZ, Miscreated, and more. Well, naturally, this has meant that The Day Before has been on my radar for a long time now. There have been several trailers, clips, and reveals over the last years, going as far back as January of 2021 for its very initial announcement trailer. But just recently we got another official gameplay reveal showing off some of the environment and some gameplay in 4K with GeForce RTX and DLSS in action. So I wanted to talk about this game once again and see where it's currently standing and if it could be too good to be true. Have you ever had a game that's actually lived up to its hype? If so, I'd love to hear your examples down in the comments below. And do click like and subscribe if you enjoy these kind of videos from us here on the channel. First things first though, if you don't know what The Day Before is, it's a highly anticipated upcoming MMO survival open world game that is of course set in a post-pandemic and deadly zombie apocalypse. It's set in America and the world is overrun by the infected, we as survivors are scarce, and we are even battling each other over food, weapons, and vehicles. It sounds sort of like many other zombie games that you've probably already played or heard of, however it's a freely explorable open world with a player housing system and seemingly great visual fidelity, and that seems to be what makes it stand out. In the most recent trailer, we got some incredible looking environments with great lighting, textures, visual effects, and seemingly a populated world full of zombies, loot, and enemies. When you see that, it's hard not to get that feeling of hype and excitement for the game. And believe me, I really want to jump on that hype train, but there are just a lot of red flags that for me personally keep me at arm's length of this game. One thing to know is that the developers have worked on some games before, but ultimately they ended up with mixed reviews, never leaving early access, and then being sold off. And as mentioned before, the super flashy visuals and graphical quality are definitely an appealing aspect of the game. But as many of us no doubt may know by now, it's not uncommon for pre-launch trailers of games to be enhanced, and the game that we actually receive can end up not being anything like the trailer that was advertised to us and made us buy the game. Within the different gameplay that's already revealed and out there for this, there's already discrepancies between the visual fidelity and how the game looks. Furthermore, many of the gameplay sections seem to be quite scripted, which definitely again isn't an uncommon thing in early trailers for games. It allows the developers to show off what they want the game to be like and how it is in their vision. However, it also means we aren't seeing what the game is actually like that we're going to buy and play. We know that within the game itself there's going to be a lot of features when it comes to the gameplay and the mechanics, like building houses, crafting and modifying weapons, and even encountering survivor colonies to sell our loot and communicate safely with other players. But I do feel like we aren't seeing a lot of true gameplay, and therefore I don't know what the game's actually going to look or play like. I really want this to be a success. Of course, the more popular a new zombie game gets and sells, the more likely we are as zombie survival fans to get sequels or new games within this space to start popping up. However, for this one, I think we need to remain extremely cautious and see how it unfolds. Maybe it will be incredible and I'll be so happy for it, or maybe it's going to be something quite different from what we're seeing. Only time will tell once we can actually play it for ourselves. The release date for the game has been pushed back and changed over time, but it's currently sitting at the 1st of March 2023. So if all goes to plan, it's not too long to wait until we can check it out, and it's going to release for PC, but it's also meant to be coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S as well, although I'm not sure if it's releasing on all of these platforms at the same time. There's so much about this game that I love in how it looks, in the feel that they're going for, in the gameplay loop that they want. It seems very similar to DayZ, but with incredible graphics. However, I just can't commit my own excitement and hype to it, as I just don't quite believe what I'm seeing is going to be what we will get as players. But again, time will tell. I could be wrong, and I really hope that I am. Are you guys playing any interesting zombie survival games at the moment? And if you are, please tell me in the comments down below. It's been quite a while since I've enjoyed a new one. I'd love to hear what you guys are playing. And of course, do click like and subscribe if you enjoy these kind of videos from us. So I'm going to leave you guys with the rather short new gameplay trailer with the incredible graphics, and I'd love to know if you think the visuals will actually be like this when the game launches. So here is the trailer. There are 2 more videos on the screen now that we think you'll really enjoy if you did enjoy this one. You don't have to click if you don't want to, but if you did find this one interesting or helpful, you should probably check out these 2 on the screen now, and then tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.